Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be part of it.
Yeah, we want to help the players,
Yeah.
and thank you for helping us.
I'm glad to be here. I mean, Inside Pool has always been a very good magazine, and I think it's getting better and better. It's having more and more, you know, regular interesting articles, as well as different kind of feature articles on different players as well. And I'm really glad that they've got you, Rachel. Have a little girlfriend in there hanging out.
You know I'm
With her
representing
little
the girls.
a little sassiness in there.
I'm sticking in
Show
how
the
you
flair.
guys are. Anna
Castanian?
Castanian. She's beat Silver Ochoa, and she also beat T-Rex, Tony Chohan. She's really doing well in the 9-ball. She's playing.
Cool.
She's playing great. Yeah. And we had Karen and Allison undefeated also. So I mean, the women are doing extremely well.
And they're supposed to do well. I mean, a lot of times if they don't do well, you've got to figure if you've got 100 black beads in there with 2 red ones, what's the odds that those 2 red ones are going to make it all the way to the finals? I mean, odds itself, even if they all played the same, isn't in their favor, but they're going to win their share of matches because they can play, and they're experienced, they're tournament savvy, they're tournament tough, you know, and I think their composure, as well as just simply their whole demeanor at the table, allows for a very consistent player.
Right. And
Plus, men just get freaked out playing women because I think that they're not as focused on their game because they're kind of also checking out the woman. I don't mean necessarily in a sexual way.
Bobby,
I saw the outfit you were playing the pickle.
Bobby Pickles, how am I supposed to concentrate?
I'm not talking about
bending over and
sexually. I'm talking
me.
about just the uniqueness of playing a woman. It's interesting. You're kind of checking out her style of play and whether or not she plays as much as well as the hype is, or what kind of shots she's doing, whether or not she's there. You're doing so much kind of checking this person out.
Right.
Well, it would probably be better if you wore one of the outfits that Charlie Bryan had on, some oshkosh bagoshes. But when you're wearing these sexy dresses
You think
and stuff,
they could trade?
it's kind of hard for me to believe that sex part isn't in there when you're playing the men.
It's not just about that. You have to admit, it is incredibly hot in there.
Yes.
You have to admit that.
Yes.
This is
And that's
true.
because you're
the
here.
first couple of
and they know
days I
that.
tried to wear some long sleeves, and I tried to constantly tell my husband and other men that women don't perspire. And I couldn't do that because it was just so. And women don't perspire if you wear shirts like mine. So I had to get cooled off.
Tell the folks at home what your ranking is currently on the WPBA.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm ranked #1 in the world, and plan to stay there. There's a few European women that don't seem to recognize, my ranking, but I'm going to have to practice a little bit more and get a little more consistent. Honestly, right now it's at 0. We are all, for the first time ever,
starting out.
Sweet. We're going year to date.
Oh, so you are
all
back
of
in the
us
top, then.
have a 0.
We're all last.
What do you mean I'm all back to the top? I've been at the top. I've never not been at the top.
That's what I said. I might have
but I just wasn't #1. But I haven't disappeared. But yeah, I mean, I've had 9 surgeries, so I've spent quite a bit of time off the table when I come back.
How is your
between
back?
traveling and having. It's bad. It's probably always going to be bad. I have degenerative disc disease and arthritis and herniated discs and stuff like that. I have quite a few problems.
And that's probably the only thing besides your arm, your elbow, and your back.
Yeah, that's important.
I mean,
your back, your quads, your
pull.
hamstrings, a lot of those things. You need to stretch, stay flexible.
Right.
I think you need to have a strong stomach, strong core too. I mean, not play a match, but if you're going to play all day in a tournament and get into some late night matches, you'll find that you're peaked out. Your stamina is
Correct.
just
and that's
gone.
what we were talking
in
earlier
terms of your
with
focus.
Putnam, where his conditioning, like he's able to go so long
He was
because his
getting on
conditioning's
Putnam's
so
case about
so
his
good and stuff like that, because
conditioning.
his core is so solid.
You're a troublemaker.
He is.
And you and I can still play some.
Oh, we will.
I'm
If
in the
he
mood
knew
for
you
another
better, he'd be
4-star.
calling you out.
I'm in the mood for another 4-star dinner.
But keep it to one person this time instead of your whole entourage, though.
Listen,
No,
you
I'm
invited
coming. I wanna go.
all those people. You did all that. I didn't do that. But I'll let you pretend.
Just like you could pretend that you're still at the top.
I think you need to practice first for the rematch, Aaron.
Did you hear that?
What?
You didn't hear that.
I was insulting him
Did that
while
come
he was
out of my?
insulting
It
you.
slipped.
I think there's about 40 million people that would disagree with you as to who the top player is.
Yes, they are.
Because I'm slick like that.
You are slick, because there is 40 million people that probably don't know who Allison and Karen are.
Well, there are a good share of people that know who Allison and Karen are. They're very consistent, great players that really get on my nerves. you know, but seriously, they're nice. They're good for our sport. Of course, I hate them because they're my rivals. I'm supposed to, and I actually enjoy hating them because, as far as I'm concerned, they smell. But other than that fact, yes, unfortunately, we do get along.
We have to have Allison and Karen on
Yes,
so they can
we're gonna talk
defend.
about their smell.
You can do that, but I've also been recorded saying that Allison has 3 boobs, and
Wow,
stuff like that.
I would like
but
to see that.
That would help the
Yeah,
stance
yeah.
stay
So
solid.
the cool thing is Allison and Karen and Kelly Fisher and all those guys really know who they're dealing with when it comes to me.
That's right, all those
I don't
guys,
change too
just like she
much,
said.
so they know. I'm actually not saying anything they haven't heard me say to their face.
Right.
They have the roll of the eyes down.
I'd like to know what they say in return, though. Are you gonna step up, or
I don't think that they.
You should challenge one of them in that pool, poker, and pain thing.
Yeah, well, your son is wrestling, right? Are you the whole
I
family's?
box.
You box.
Not that you can tell, but
Wow.
if I do anything, I box. I don't wrestle.
Oh.
Yeah, wrestling's not good. And actually, I don't really box against people.
You're a professional
Because it's
shadow
that getting
boxer,
hit
right?
thing that I just don't really.
She's a shadow
The
boxing
bag
champion.
doesn't hit back, does it?
You're right. No, I do. I just do big bags and other bags and shadow boxing, things like
Right.
that. I got into that a couple years ago because I wanted basically strength and cardio, and plus it's
Nice.
really cool to hit a bag very hard.
Does it couldn't hurt either if you have problems with a guy after playing pool or something, if they get a little out of line.
Right.
That's,
right. Well, hopefully
the
we won't ever
confidence.
have to deal with that kind of situation.
Yes.
but-
No, everybody's very professional here, except for Aaron.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you for being on the show with us, Jeanette.
We definitely appreciate it,
Thank
and
you.
you are technically one of my favorite players out there. I always enjoy being
number
around
one.
you and
Thank
being
you
around
very
your company.
much. Now, see, I'm going to watch Allison and Karen's tape and see if he says the exact same thing, because then I'm coming for him.
Oh.
Whereas I know that she doesn't love them more than me.
As far as
No,
you
but
know.
I'm coming for you too, sooner or later. Believe
No,
me,
but
you're
that's
my
okay. That's okay.
You're my idol, but
you're
sooner
there.
or later
You're
you're gonna be
there.
my enemy
You're there
as well.
Yes. You're
I'm
right.
gunning and I smell.
and that's okay. Yeah. So thank you very much. I'm just glad to be here, and
We
if I
appreciate it.
can
We wish
do
you the
anything
best of
more,
luck.
Yeah,
thank
So,
you guys.
thank you.
And I'll see you on tour,
I will see you there for
and
sure.
I'll see you at the rack station.
Oh.
Oh, she wants. She's
so we
gonna
are-
give you a rematch.
So we are playing Rack Your Own then, is what you're saying.
I guess so.
All right then. So once again, I'm Aaron Setley with Rachel Abink. Our guest was Jeanette Lee, the Black Widow. This was the Inside Pool Extreme Press Box. We'll be back later with some more updates and everything going on in the tournament.
Simona's cloth. Authentic, accurate, always.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be part of it.
Yeah, we want to help. We want to help the players,
Yeah.
and thank you for helping us.
I'm glad to be here. I mean, Inside Pool has always been a very good magazine, and I think it's getting better and better. It's having more and more, regular, interesting articles, as well as different kind of feature articles on different players as well. And I'm really glad that they've got you, Rachel. Have a little girlfriend in there hanging out.
You know I'm
With her
representing the girls.
little sassiness in there.
I'm sticking in
Show
how
the
you guys
flair.
are. Anna,
Castanyan?
Castanyan. She's beat Silver Ochoa, and she also beat T-Rex, Tony Chohan. She's really doing well in the 9-ball. She's playing.
Cool.
She's playing great. Yeah, and we had Karen and Allison undefeated also. So I mean, the women are doing extremely well.
And they're supposed to do well. I mean, a lot of times if they don't do well, you've got to figure if you've got 100 black beads in there with two red ones, what's the odds that those two red ones are going to make it all the way to the finals?